You've got one precious week of vacation, a handful of days to escape the grind, recharge your batteries, and make some memories. So where do you spend it? On a remote, sun-drenched island, feeling the whole world melt away with the tide? Or do you dive headfirst into the endless energy, culture, food, and adventure of a sprawling mainland? It's the ultimate travel debate, and a question I've wrestled with for years, both for my own trips and with fellow travelers. Island versus mainland. It's a choice that can define your entire vacation. After exploring dozens of countries, from the secluded coves of the Greek Isles to the bustling hearts of mainland European capitals, I've seen the absolute best and worst of both. And today, we're finally settling it. But we're going way beyond just pretty beaches versus big cities. We're breaking down which vacation style is truly superior by putting them head-to-head in 3 critical rounds: the cost, the activities, and the all-important vibe. By the end of this, you'll know exactly which one is right for your perfect vacation, so you can stop scrolling and start booking. Let's do this. The vibe, a battle for your soul. First up, the big one. The most important yet hardest to define category, the vibe. This is all about how a place makes you feel. It's the atmosphere, the pace of life, the spirit of your destination. Let's start with Team Island. The core promise of an island vacation is one powerful, intoxicating word: escape. It's a physical and psychological separation from the rest of the world. The moment your feet hit the sand, the frantic pace of modern life seems to get left behind on the mainland. The vibe is all about intimacy and seclusion. Life slows down, dictated not by calendars and clocks, but by the sun and the tides. You're more likely to know your bartender's name, to find that one hidden cove and have it all to yourself, and to feel a genuine sense of tranquility that's hard to find anywhere else. Islands offer a kind of forced relaxation. With fewer roads, fewer distractions, and a finite amount of space, you're encouraged to simply be. Think of that laid-back, no shoes, no shirt, no problem energy of a Caribbean outpost, or the serene calm of a Fijian island where the world shrinks to just your resort and the endless blue horizon. It's totally immersive. You're not just visiting a place, you're living in a little bubble of peace. It's perfect for a digital detox, a romantic getaway, or for anyone who feels so burned out that making another decision feels exhausting. Now, let's talk Team Mainland. If the island's vibe is escape, the mainland's is variety. The mainland is a sprawling canvas of possibilities, offering an electric blend of energy, culture, and constant discovery. One day you can be wandering through ancient ruins in the Greek Peloponnese. The next you could be hiking a rugged mountain range. And the day after that, sipping an espresso in a chaotic, beautiful city square. The vibe here is about freedom and exploration. You're not boxed in. With vast networks of roads, trains, and buses, the horizon is always calling. This creates a sense of boundless adventure. You can be anonymous in a massive city, soaking in the raw energy of the crowds, or you can rent a car and drive until the city lights are a faint glow in your rearview mirror, discovering charming small towns along the way. The mainland buzzes with a different kind of life, the pulse of history, the hum of commerce, the symphony of a million stories unfolding at once. It's the perfect vibe for the curious traveler, the restless soul who wants to see and do it all, who gets a buzz from the sheer scale and diversity of it all. So, who wins the battle for the best vibe? This is tough, since it's so personal. But if we're talking about the core promise of a vacation, the need to truly disconnect and recharge, there's a clear winner. For its unmatched ability to force you to slow down, disconnect from the chaos, and reconnect with yourself in a bubble of tranquility, the winner of the vibe round is Team Island. The cost, the war on your wallet. All right, so you've picked a vibe, but can you afford it? Round 2 is all about the cost, and this is where the differences between island and mainland can get painfully real. We're talking flights, accommodation, food, all of it. Let's be direct with Team Island. Get ready for the island tax. Almost everything on an island has to be imported, from the fuel for the ferry to the food on your plate. That logistical headache means everyday items, from a bottle of water to sunscreen, can be way more expensive than on the mainland. Flights to smaller, more remote islands are often pricier because there's less competition. And once you're there, getting around can be limited and costly, often restricted to expensive taxis or a single rental company. Accommodation, especially in popular romantic spots, often leans towards luxury resorts and private villas with premium price tags. And while budget guest houses exist, they're fewer and farther between. Essentially, on an island, you're a captive audience, and the prices reflect that. That convenience and seclusion we just talked about, it comes with a price tag. For many travelers, especially backpackers or families on a tight budget, this can be a deal breaker. Now let's turn to Team Mainland. This is where it really shines. The Mainland is the undisputed champion of budget-friendly travel. The sheer scale and connectivity create competition, which is fantastic news for your wallet. You have a huge network of budget airlines, trains, and buses all fighting for your business, making it easier and cheaper to get from A to B. Accommodation options are practically limitless, from five-star hotels to dirt-cheap hostels, affordable Airbnbs, and countryside inns. That variety means you can almost always find something that fits your budget. Same goes for food. You can splurge on a Michelin star meal or live off delicious, cheap street food. The choice is yours. The Mainland also offers a ton of free activities. Exploring city parks, wandering through historic neighborhoods, or just people watching from a cafe. Bottom line, your money just goes further on the Mainland. Of course, there's a small catch. Some islands, like the Canary Islands in Spain, can be surprisingly affordable thanks to government subsidies and tax breaks. But as a general rule, when we compare the total vacation cost, the evidence is overwhelming. If you're looking to get the most bang for your buck, the winner is clear. When it comes to the war on your wallet, the decisive knockout winner of the cost round is Team Mainland. The activities, the quest for what to do. Okay, so the Mainland's winning on price. The island took the vibe. It all comes down to our final round, the activities. What are you actually going to do all day? Team Island's activity list is deep, but often narrow. It's heavily focused on the natural environment, specifically the water. We're talking world-class snorkeling and scuba diving, island hopping tours to hidden lagoons, sailing, kayaking, and of course, just finding the most beautiful stretch of sand to plant yourself on. For anyone who lives for the ocean, an island is paradise. The activities are elemental and immersive. You could spend a week doing nothing but exploring the underwater world and feel totally fulfilled. Many islands also offer incredible hiking, like trekking up volcanoes on the Big Island of Hawaii or through the lush rainforests of St. John. The theme is specialized excellence. An island doesn't try to do everything. It tries to be the best at a few specific nature-based experiences. However, this specialty can also be a weakness. If you get a week of non-stop rain, all those water-based plans can get completely washed out. Dining options might be limited to the few restaurants at your resort or in the main town. And if you're not really a beach person, you might find yourself feeling a little stranded, with fewer alternatives to fill your days. And this is where the Mainland swoops in for the kill. The Mainland's greatest strength is the sheer, overwhelming diversity of its activities. It offers a buffet of experiences that an island just can't match. You can spend your morning exploring a world-renowned museum, your afternoon shopping in a bustling market, your evening at a theater show, and your night exploring a vibrant nightlife scene. The Mainland offers variety on an entirely different level. Want history? Explore the ancient forums of Rome. Want adventure? Go mountain climbing in the Alps or road tripping Highway 1 in California. Want culture? Take a cooking class in Vietnam or a flamenco lesson in Spain. The Mainland lets you mix and match. You can have a beach day in the morning and a city culture fix in the afternoon. This makes it a perfect choice for groups or families with different interests, because there's truly something for everyone. For the traveler who suffers from FOMO, the fear of missing out the Mainland is the ultimate cure. So, let's crown our final round winner. While an island offers deep expertise in a few incredible areas, it just can't compete with the sheer breadth of options on the Mainland. For the traveler who craves variety, flexibility, and a never-ending list of things to see and do, the winner of the activities round is Team Mainland. Alright, quick break. If you're finding this helpful for planning your next trip, do me a solid and hit that subscribe button below. It helps the channel a ton and makes sure you won't miss out as we settle more of travel's biggest debates. Now let's get to the final verdict. The final verdict. So, which vacation is actually better? Let's look at the scoreboard.
Team Island took the crown for the vibe, delivering that unmatched relaxation and escape.
But Team Mainland came back swinging, dominating both the cost and the activities with its budget friendliness and endless variety. Based on a simple 2-to-1 score, the Mainland should be our champion. But the truth, as it always is in travel, is a little more complicated than that. The better vacation isn't one type of place, it's a reflection of what you need right now. So the real winner depends entirely on the kind of traveler you are. So book that island vacation if you are the unplugger. You feel completely burned out, overstimulated, and desperately need to disconnect. Your goal isn't to see a million things, it's to feel a million miles away. You want to trade screen time for shoreline and decision fatigue for the simple choice between the pool and the ocean. You are the romantic. You're planning a honeymoon or a special getaway where privacy, intimacy, and beautiful, secluded settings are everything. You are the water worshiper. Your perfect day involves a snorkel mask, a surfboard, or a boat. You're happiest when you are in, on, or near the ocean, and everything else is secondary. You should book a Mainland vacation if you are the explorer. You have a restless curiosity and want to pack as much variety as possible into your trip. Your dream itinerary is a mix of history, culture, nature, and city life. You are the budget traveler. You want your money to go as far as possible. You value having tons of affordable options for food, lodging, and transport so you can travel longer or more often. You are the social adventurer or a family planner. You're traveling with a group of people with different interests, or with kids who need an endless supply of entertainment. The Mainland's sheer volume of activities ensures nobody ever gets bored. The debate of island versus mainland doesn't have one winner because they're two different travel philosophies. One is about depth and decompression. The other is about breadth and stimulation. One is a sanctuary, the other is a playground. All right, the choice is yours. You have the ultimate framework to decide what's right for you. So now, I've got to hear from you. It's time to pick a side. Are you Team Island, chasing that ultimate escape? Or are you Team Mainland, hungry for variety and adventure? Let me know which team you're on in the comments below. I read every single one, and I want to know where this community stands. And if you're already dreaming about your next trip, check out this video right here where I break down another major travel dilemma. Thanks for watching, and no matter where you go, travel well.